What is up, guys? So first of all, I want to apologise for the lack of videos lately, and that's literally because I've been working like mad lately. I have been having hardly any days off. I've hardly had time to play my PS4 and watch any WWE, anything like that. But yeah, I'm going to try and do as many videos as I can over the next few days, because obviously we're leading up to Christmas now. There's a lot to talk about. But in this one, I wanted to talk about your favourite gaming moments of 2013. Now, everyone has their sort of game of the year and all that sort of thing. I gave you mine. I said The Last of Us was my game of the year, but this isn't what this video is about. This is what your favourite moment in any game of this year was. Now, it doesn't have to be a game that released this year. I'll just be interested to see your thoughts down below. So yeah, make sure you write down in the comments, guys, what your favourite moment was for this year in gaming. Now, for me, this was a year where I experienced a couple of older games. I played all the God of War games this year after never playing any, so they are up there as sort of one of my favourite moments of the year, because it's such a well-known franchise, and I'm a fool for not playing it sooner, really. And also God of War Ascension did release this year as well, which in my opinion I found it was quite underrated, and there were a lot of moments in that which kind of threw me back, and it was just incredible to see. So that's why I'm really hyped for a PS4 God of War, because we know it's going to be coming one day. I experienced the Telltale games The Walking Dead this year as well. Even though it was released last year episodically, I bought the retail disc version this year, and hands down one of the best storylines I've ever played in a game. It's incredible to play. I haven't picked up episode 2 yet, because they haven't released it on the PS4, and I was worried they were going to do that. I don't want to plug in my PS3 again just to download it and play it. I'll either wait and get it on my Vita, or hopefully if they bring it out on the PS4, I'll download it on there, because I want to be able to get all my games on next gen now. I don't really want to get any PS3 games anymore. So yeah, that's a side note really. But overall, the main topic of the video, my favourite gaming moment of this year, without a doubt, is the final mission on The Last of Us. Now, spoilers ahead if you haven't played The Last of Us, or if you're currently playing it, I will be talking about the ending. So yeah, if you're one of these guys that haven't played it till the end, drop down your comment anyway on what your favourite gaming moment is. But if you have finished it, or you don't mind hearing about the end, carry on watching. So cool. Now that moment, you know, when Ellie has been captured by the Fireflies and they're about to sort of operate on her and all that, and you're Joel, and you're on this sort of rescue mission of Joel, and it really is. My heart was pounding during the final mission. You know, when Joel bursts into the operating room and there's the nurses and doctors there, and Ellie's laying on the table, and it's literally crazy. One thing I loved about that mission was the fact that you didn't have to shoot the doctors and nurses in the room, but I find that a lot of people did. A lot of people blew those nurses away. They were there cowering in the corners, holding their hands up, but out of the way I was so sucked into the game, I was so feeling for Joel, and I really wanted to rescue Ellie after the long game we've been through. I was so desperate that I didn't think twice about blowing each one of those doctors away. Four headshots, I think it was. I didn't even spare one of them. It was literally boom, 4 headshots. Very harsh, and I did feel really bad about it afterwards as well. But that's what gaming's all about, sucking you into the moment, getting you really sort of riled up and into the storyline. And I haven't really been attached to a game like that in many years, and that's why The Last of Us wins my game of the year and my gaming moment of the year by that final mission. And then of course it continues. You pick up Ellie from the operating table, and you literally run for your life out this building, running through all the corridors and everything like that. Literally, you don't know where to go. The game doesn't tell you where to go, but out of instinct you just sort of know. You just run into the nearest open space. The music was crazy and everything like that. It was really hyping me up. And then of course you get the big ending cutscene and everything like that. But man, that was probably one of the best missions I've ever played in a game, and definitely my favourite moment of the year out of all the games that released this year and all the games I played this year, so to speak. Some honourable mentions are Tomb Raider, of course, the re-release they made. I loved that game from start to finish, and there were a couple of moments in there which really drew me back, especially the one where Lara Croft falls down. Again, spoilers if you haven't played Tomb Raider. It's not really a spoiler really, it's just a moment in the game. The moment where I think she's captured, and I haven't played it for a while so I can't really remember. She's thrown into some sort of pit of corpses and blood, and literally you're wading through blood and corpses, and Lara Croft covered in blood and everything like that. I've never seen something so gruesome, but it really was awesome to play, and I really am intrigued and quite enticed to get the PS4 version when that does come out, to experience these moments again. But yeah, Last of Us Final Mission has to be my favourite gamer moment of the year, guys. So yeah, leave your moments down below. I'd love to hear those. Again, apologies for the lack of videos, but yeah, I'm going to try and keep them rolling now. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you in my next one.